Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of World of Warships with Tanks for the Mammeries. The series is Motorboating with Mammeries, and today I'm posting a very quick update onto YouTube just to let everyone know that if you have a closed beta test key, and you are playing World of Warships in closed beta, you have the opportunity to purchase the Warspite British Battleship the Warspite for 7,500 gold. Now this is a premium ship only. It is not in the gift shop at this time. I just checked. That could change later on. Maybe they haven't updated the gift shop yet. I don't know. But as of right now, it is not in the gift shop. But it is in the game as a premium ship that you can purchase with gold. So it's a very famous, very famous British warship. And the Warspite is, as a premium, does not have any upgradable components on the ship. It comes with its 80,000 horsepower engine. It comes with a 1941 hull and not the hull from World War I. It comes with a Mark VI gunfire control system. The firing range is only 16.3 kilometers. And the main battery is 2 rounds a minute, so every 30 seconds you reload. It takes 72 seconds to traverse the guns from one side of the ship to the other. The maximum AP damage, as you can see, is 12,590. The maximum high explosive shell damage is 6,060. The Warspite is a Tier 6 premium battleship. First British ship in the game. It's a very good looking ship. It is an extremely good looking ship. It's got up to 330 millimeters of armor. The Citadel is pretty weak. It's only up to 15 millimeters. The forward and aft ends are 152. The gun casemates are 330, and the armor deck maximum is 44. It's got decent hit points. It's average hit points for Tier 6 battleship. The guns are 381 millimeter guns. They're 4 batteries, 2 forward, 2 aft, each with 2 guns per battery, so it's a total of 8 guns all in. Again, as I said before, the rate of fire is 2 rounds a minute, so every 30 seconds a gun reloads. 72 seconds for an 180 degree turn. The dispersion is 226. It's meh. Decent chance to set something on fire with HE at 35%. Again, the firing range is 16.3 kilometers. If we were to compare that with, say, the Tier 6 Fuso, it has a 21.8 kilometer range. So, you're talking about a significant 5, almost 6 kilometers difference in range between the Tier 6 Fuso and the Warspite. So, there's something about that. Now the Nagato, which is Tier 7, is still firing at a 20 kilometer range. So when you're in the Warspite, you are outranged by all of the Japanese battleships in the game that are in the same tier or higher. Let's look at something. Let's look at the Japanese tech tree Tier 5 Congo. The Congo even has a higher range, so one tier below the Warspite at Tier 5, the Congo still has 3 kilometers further range. Let's look at the Miyogi at Tier 4. The Miyogi has a 13.9 kilometer range, so the Tier 4 Japanese battleship has got 13.9, and the Tier 6 UK has got 16. So between the Tier 4 and the Tier 5 Japanese ships is where this Warspite fits in, even though it's Tier 6. So one thing I will say about it, it's got some AA guns on it. It's got a decent number of AA guns for its tier, and it is relatively maneuverable. I've been told by people who are playing it in the game today that it actually turns pretty well. So you know, it's not the fastest ship out there, but it apparently turns pretty well. So that is the Warspite. Again, an extremely good-looking ship, but has got some obvious flaws in it, with the range being down at 16 kilometers. So just bear that in mind when you get it. It is not all of what the Warspite fans are probably going to wish for, and I'm pretty sure that in the forums we're going to hear a whole bunch of folks really upset that this thing can only outgun the Tier 4 Japanese Myogi. So for what it's worth, I've seen some win, I've seen some lose, and you know, I think it's going to be one of those where you're going to have to learn how to drive it, and you're going to have to, you know, probably let some of the bigger ships take the fire first and get in there with the cruisers. I think if you could get this ship in at about the same distance as some of the cruisers, for example, the main battery on the Cleveland is only 14.6 kilometers, so if you could hang right about the same place as the cruisers, although you don't have the speed for keeping up with them, but if you were able to keep in the same area as about where the Cleveland is, you'd probably be able to do some really significant damage, and you certainly have the armor to take on the cruisers. So for what that's worth, that's probably, you know, when I do get it, I'm probably going to look at trying to mix it up more with cruisers in enclosed spaces than I am with battleships on the open seas. So there you go. You've got the information on the Warspite, which is now available in the tech tree within the game for a gold price of 7,500. So look forward to seeing this on the water, and if you've got one or you're interested in it, please leave comments and feedback in the here in the video. I'd really appreciate it, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much, and look forward to talking to everybody soon.